No.
All right. We're on.
It's the Foreally show.
See?
The Foreally show.
What's up, people?
What is up?
I wish I could tell you the joke that we're laughing at, but we can't.
Yeah, we have a whole bunch of inside jokes.
Yep. There's a gag order on this fucking joke. I was just under the table getting this goddamn headphones to work. They're working now, though.
Yeah. Working now. You know, see, that's why anytime it's not working, I consult you.
I know the lay of the land over here, bro.
Yeah.
I know the lay of the land. It's the sound is good, but man, this is the most rickety motherfucking. Have you been in the bathroom kitchen? Like,
the bathroom kitchen.
There's a fucking toilet next to a fridge.
Yeah, I have. It's weird in there. It's weird in there.
Dog, when I first came here like 4 or 5 years ago, I would not put food in the fridge. And then it got expensive. It got expensive bringing shit to work every day, so I would put food in the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would have to. Then sometimes I would be running out of time, so I bring shit to prepare. So then I would start preparing food on the table across from the toilet. And soon enough, I was eating food next to the fucking John. Yeah.
That's pretty gross.
I'm a cunt hair away from sitting down, taking a shit, and eating a bowl of cereal. That's like...
Or turning around and facing the back of it, and like using that as a tray.
Oh, it's like sitting on the toilet like I'm standing deliver
right.
Or fucking welcome back Cotter or some shit, and putting it on the back.
And you can just shit, you know what I'm saying, while you're eating.
That's all. That's basically in a nutshell. That is like how a girl goes from being a shot girl at a titty bar to blowing guys in the parking lot for money.
Is eating in the bathroom?
It's that same. It's like first you're like, oh, gross, I'm not going to eat in the bathroom. Then, and if I came in here first day and someone gave me a sandwich and was like, eat this sandwich, I'd be like, fuck you. I'm not eating that goddamn sandwich. But it's gradual. First you got to bring the food in. You got to get used to bringing the food in. And you got to get used to preparing the food. This is months and months go on. Then you become accustomed to it. And the next thing you know, you're eating the goddamn...
Then it becomes more and more acceptable.
Yeah, you're eating a veggie burger in the fucking bathroom.
Right? Because everybody else is doing it too.
Yep.
Right? And so you're like, oh, it's good for them.
We're all doing it. We're all doing it.
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing to me till I come up here and then I see you doing that shit and I tell you like, yo, it's gross.
And it's too late now. I can't uneat these sandwiches. It's been fucking years of sandwiches I've ate next to that fucking toilet. Whatever. I don't know what to do. And I can't really... Yo, my old man used to make me eat shit out the garbage if he caught me wasting food. Like
is that right?
Oh, yeah. He'd be like... It sounds like... It sounds like abuse. He'd be like... I might be cooking up some eggs and fuck them up and like throw them away.
Yeah.
Don't let him walk in that much. He caught me twice, you know what I mean? And after that, I would bury that shit. But, like, don't let him walk in the kitchen and see some eggs sitting on the garbage. Who made these eggs? I'm like, who made these eggs? And, no one wants to answer because you know it's about to happen.
That shit made a long-lasting impression on you. You told me about him keeping the containers. Like McDonald's cups and shit like that.
Yogurt cups, Dannon.
And you would have to drink out of...
out of Dannon cups.
Yeah. Yeah, so you got a real thing about that, about like just containers.
Yeah, I still got containers. I still drink out of mason jars and shit.
Yeah.
Like now it's all hip in these restaurants. Like to have like a mason jar
right.
And like a fancy drink. I'm like, motherfucker, we've been drinking out of jelly jars, you bastard.
And this shit wasn't cool.
And, it's fun, yeah. And like, yo, I'll eat the hell out of some pussy now. Like it does. Think about it. Like I ate eggs out of the trash.
Yeah.
I had to eat like butter out of the trash. Like, what is eating a pussy? It's nothing. It's nothing, dog.
What's eating, fucking sandwich spread off of a toilet seat?
Nothing.
Right? It's nothing, man. It's nothing.
I like how you trying to put some shit on me that I haven't done. But yeah,
I was
what's fucking
man,
yourself in the ass with a loaf of bread?
I'm trying to participate.
While someone pees on you, right? In the toilet.
Yo, I've got nothing to offer.
Yeah, your old man was cool, dude. Your dad and my dad are like two opposite spectrums. Like, my dad is all the way turned up, and your dad is so mellow.
Yeah, my dad was cool people. The only toilet related story that I have with my pops is one time he came home and I was supposed to be home sick and shit, and it was my girl. I had her over. She was hiding in the motherfucking closet. But
did he find her?
No. Like, he had brought me some McDonald's home.
Right. Looking out for you.
Yeah,
little man
his son's sick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
bring him a Happy Meal.
Take him a fucking quarter pounder meal.
Oh, that's nice.
And so I couldn't. Like, Tone's hiding in the motherfucking closet.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so I can't give her away. So I can't. He brought me this McDonald's. He knows I love McDonald's. He brought me my favorite meal. You know what I mean?
Wait,
I can't just have it just sitting there, getting cold and shit.
So you had to eat it.
Right, I had to eat it, right?
So
but Tone's in the closet, like, hungry. And so watching me eat.
What are you supposed to do? Like, excuse me, Dad.
She's in the closet, like, smacking her lips and shit, like,
for real? What the fuck are you supposed to do? Dad,
right?
I can't live a lie anymore.
Tone's in the closet, man.
And she's hungry and she's getting half of my meal.
Give her half of this. I guess I was supposed to, like, feed in. You know what I'm saying? Like, little bites.
When does the bathroom come in?
Into the closet. Shit. Well, he calls me in, right? I'm thinking that like, I'm busted or something. Like, he calls me into the toilet, and he's taking a piss, right? And he's like, yo, so I think you need to clean up in here before your mom gets home. Like, okay, yeah. I didn't know why he was saying that to me.
Does he piss all over the floor?
It was kind of weird, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, okay. He was like, yeah, you know what I mean? I think you should clean up all around here before your mom gets home. You know what I'm talking about, right? And he's like gesturing, you know what I mean, with his head like down towards the toilet.
Does he want you to wipe his dick off?
I didn't know.
Like,
right?
Dad.
Then I look into the toilet, and there's a Jimmy in there, right? It's oh shit, yeah, okay, I'll get it cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? And he just flushes the toilet. That's the story of my pops.
Your dad.
You know what I'm saying?
So if that was my same story, my dad would have made me fish out the condom and then drink my condom juice. He'd be like, you're too sick to go to school, but you want to fuck.
You know, fuck.
Well, I know it's got nutrients. Drink the fucking sperm. When I think of that's your old man. He's fucking cool, bro. Like, yeah. He would just cruise around the crib listening to Steve Winwood and shit, smoking weed, smoking pin joints and shit. Super fucking mellow and just mellow, cool guy. I wish my dad had started smoking weed. I think it'd make him cooler.
Yeah.
Because, he went into AA and shit. Like, and it was good for a while. He was crushing it in AA. He used to fuck so many of the new chicks. Like, the fresh out of rehab girls. He was a fucking sexual predator. He would just
he'd sponsor them.
He wouldn't sponsor them. As soon as they got out, because they usually would have women sponsors and shit.
Okay.
But as soon as they got out, he'd be at every damn meeting. He was hitting like 2 meetings a day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Didn't have no job. He was hitting 2 meetings a day.
Just plucking.
Just getting them. He used to keep bad bitches.
Big hands.
Doing it. Yo, he used to fuck he fucked the librarians, he fucked my teachers. I thought he came up to school to see me, you know what I mean? Because he had no job. He'd come up, drop off some food or something, kick it for him. And he was just fucking all the teachers and shit.
Straight up.
Yeah, he's a beast. Say what you will about my old man. He's a pussy-getting motherfucker. He was a pussy-getting motherfucker.
But you know, he's been single for a while, huh?
He never
remarried.
I don't think he ever got over breaking up with my mom, dog.
Like, that right?
I mean, he had a couple. He's had a few chicks that he's seen for a while, but not like. It's mostly just. And this is the crazy shit. Now he's like pushing 70. You know, he's getting old. He's born in 46 or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's that bachelor life is good until a certain time, and then you really gotta
do something.
You gotta connect yourself to something.
Yeah.
Because I go to his crib now, and it's like, it looks like a 17-year-old's bedroom. You know what I mean? Like this is a man that's been single all his fucking life, that's never had to really grow up.
Right.
You know, so he's got like. He's got like magazine clippings on the wall and shit. Like, I'm like, dog, at least get a frame for that motherfucker.
Dude, this is wild, man. Because like I was just thinking about this shit yesterday. It's like, man, without a woman in my life, you know what I'm saying? Like I could see it going that way. I could see it getting that bad. You know, like being that raggedy.
Bro, I mean, real talk. With a woman in your life, you would have like Bruce Lee sticking next to the door for no reason. There wouldn't be shit else up in your crib. You just have like a Bruce Lee. It looked like you ripped it out of a library book or some shit and just decided stuck it up on the wall with a thumbtack and some gum. Yeah.
Yo, but you know, because like yo, you know, there's certain things like I thanked her for some shit yesterday because like I don't moisturize a lot. You know what I mean? Like I don't.
You don't put on lotion?
Put like shit. You know? Yeah, I don't like a lot with like lotion or fucking like hair products and shit like that.
You don't get ashy?
And not that I give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? But then she'll like, you know, tell me what I need. You know, like, yo, you need to get you some hair food shit, you know, like rub that, you know, into your hair and then it'll be good. It won't be, your scalp won't be all dry and shit like that, you know. And it's things like that. It's things like that, you know what I mean? Like, I need her for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need her for. Like, otherwise I'd be real raggedy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. Like I could see how it could get that way. You know what I mean? Like if you didn't have like a female presence.
So they got divorced 32 something years ago. So my man's been just cruising for 30 something years, just Mr. Solo Dolo. And you go up in the crib and you see it. He's got like handwritten signs of like self-help quotes on cardboard stuck to the fucking wall and shit. He took plastic bags. Hold up, man. He took white plastic bags, cut them bitches up, and then taped them to the wall and uses them as a dry eraser boards. He's got a kitchen table in the living room with a TV on that bitch. That's his TV stand. Like he can't. And I'm sure,
and that's what I'm saying. Like I think a woman would say, "Yo, baby, that's not all right."
None of this was. I go in there and I'm like, dude, man. And I feel like maybe in like 7 years from now, in some weird like fucking high art hipster shit, they're gonna be doing exactly what my dad's doing because whatever he's doing is usually he sets some weird trend that I'm like, like, yo, you know how like body wash is all the rage, like where you get the little squeeze out the body wash. Remember that? You know, like how that shit like came out like the last 5-10 years. Man, we've been using body wash forever.
Yeah,
he would just buy one bottle of shampoo and you would have to wash everything with that shid. Way before body wash was cracking. Like he had the first body wash. He would buy some strawberry Suave and you'd have to wash up, you end up smelling like a scratch and sniff sticker all over your body. Like, and that was him. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure, like, there's gonna be kitchen tables and fucking like weird folk art shit's gonna be popular for living rooms.
This trash bag dry erase board. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, like, you know, it doesn't seem, I see the concept.
Yo.
Right? Like, I see the concept. It was like, well, I guess it is pretty much the same thing, you know?
Yeah. And now,
maybe he's just thrifty. He's like...
And he's been hanging out with his Michigan militia buddy. Who I don't think he's in the Michigan militia, but he's like a conspiracy theory guy. He's always like, he's the one that's like, you know, FEMA's got a bunch of caskets ready for when people die, and the government's gonna kill us and shit. So his fucking conspiracy theory buddies got him to buy all these shotguns. So now he's just got like shotguns all over the fucking crib.
Okay.
Yeah, it's getting real. And he'll always be like, look, come here. If I die, it's always if I die. I'm like, what? If I die, look, come over here. Look over. There's a shotgun under the couch. There's a shotgun.
What do you want me to do, Dad? You want me to go out?
I want you to have my shotgun. I'm like, what am I going to do? Fly with a fucking shotgun? There's a shotgun in the basement. Come over here. In the closet. There's a shotgun under this coat. I'm like, all right, dog. He might even have a sawed off for all I fucking know. It's like, dude, I don't even think that's legal, bro.
No, I don't think it is either, man. I don't think it is either. But it's wild to me. It's like, what does he expect you to do? Like, if I die, I want you to get all these shotguns and what?
I don't. Oh, and then the worst, and you know, like my old man is like he's on his nuts. You know, he's not doing the best, but he'll be like, come over here, and he'll show me his stash spot. He's like, all my money's in here. It'll be like $37. If I die, come over here. You can have my money. I'm like, what am I gonna do? Fly out to Michigan to get you to collect your fucking $42 in your fucking Mickey Mouse comic book from the 40s? Like, yo.
Yeah, he can't open a bank account with
I don't know if he has a bank account. I fuck with my dad, but he's like, yeah, he's got a Boost Mobile and a goddamn and shotguns and shit.
And a trash bag dry erase board.
You like that shit, don't you?
What does he have on the dry erase boards? Like, what's up there? It's like, are there plans for him to take over the world or what?
Kind of, yeah. Like, kind of. He'll be like, wake up and take the most of the day. Like, it'll be written on. It'll be like, that's the wild shit. It's like he'll be having some real like. It's kind of like a dichotomy or some shit. Like it's like an oxymoron because he'll have real triumphant statements and shit like, you know, real triumphant statements on a fucking trash bag taped to the wall. You know, it's like I hear what you're saying, but maybe it would be more powerful if it wasn't written on a trash bag taped to the wall.
Or if it was like some kind of applied science, like it just doesn't seem like it's happening.
Oh man, I love him to death, man. I really do. Like half of me is my old man. Like I got a lot of my old man in me.
Yeah, you do.
But the crazy shit is that's what scares the shit out of me because I see this motherfucker living crazy as hell, and I'm not too far off. You know what I mean? Like. I'm like knocking on 36, still don't got a girl. Now. I still don't have a girlfriend. And I'm like, fuck, dude, I better get my shit together because I don't want to be the trash bag man.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. You got a window, man. You got a window. And right now your window is open. You know what I'm saying?
But it's closing. I probably
it's closing.
I probably got like 8 more years.
It's closing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you still want to go out here and find a chick while you're still good looking. You know what I'm saying?
But the thing is with men, we stay handsome for a minute. All I'm gonna do is get distinguished.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get distinguished. And if I exercise and shit, I'll stay good for a minute. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, when you drop off, like when you're a dude and you drop off, you'll go from like you might be like 50 and you can pass for 42. And you might be able to do that for a while, but it's like one day. Like you'll turn 56 and you will look, or you'll turn 62 and you'll look fucking 62.
Mm-hmm.
You go from looking 40 to 62 in a day.
Mm-hmm.
Like jowls come in, fucking your ears get mad big.
Right.
Nose is growing.
Especially if you're a white man.
With the nose shit?
Yeah, white man in general.
Yeah, I
man,
mean, we got
you know what
the
I'm saying?
pointy
White
noses.
cats age horribly.
I don't know how it's gonna look for you either, because you're not using the lotion. Don't think that it's just because you're black. It's because you're fucking throwing on copious amounts of lotion to keep that skin nice and fucking supple. Your girls is like, hey, you need some hair food. Like,
that's why it's because she wants to keep my hair in order. You know what I mean? Just so she can rub my head. You know what I mean? But like, it's not a big deal for me as long as I still have the baby face. You know.
But see, that's another thing. Like, baby face is only good so damn long. You know what I mean? You ever see them Asian people with the little baby face when they get real old? Mm-hmm. You don't want to be that.
And that is the truth in that case with what you're saying too, is like, because you'll see those cats where they look real young, especially the women, right? They'll look real young for a long time, and then one day, you know what I'm saying? One day, boom, they turn into old men, old Asian men.
they turn into warlocks overnight. You're like, God damn, you was just like a bangable Asian lady. That's the crapshoot with them Asians. Or you ever see the Filipino moms? Dude, man. Yo, they get boxy than a motherfucker. I'm like, what happened?
Right.
What happened? Your daughter's got all them curves, and now, like, I don't know what the fuck you been eating the last 20 years, but this shit is bad news.
Yeah, it caught up with you.
You ever see the people in school, man? Like, they would have these cute, like, little baby faces, and then when they become adults, they get adult bodies, and they keep the weird baby face.
Yeah.
It's like, Ricky Schroeder kind of had that shit. Like, he was kind of cute and adorable, and then he fucking grew up, and he never lost that face.
Those features.
Yeah. It's like it never grew up. Like, you're like 47 years old with a button nose, motherfucker. Like Haley Joe Osment, the Haley Joe motherfucker. I see dead people, 6 Cent motherfucker.
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him
Dog.
lately. He's got the same thing going on.
Bro, you could throw a wig on him and rape him. You know what I mean? And you know, he's probably like 25, 26 by now. You know, like, he's looking fucked up.
Yeah, he must, because he's not getting any work.
I think that the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. You don't see his ass. Mm-hmm. You don't see his fucking ass.
They get tired of them child actors quick.
It's tough being a child actor. I feel like if you're a child actor, you should get a shrink right then just to get you prepared. Mm-hmm. Like, how you doing? You know that they're going to throw you away soon. It doesn't mean you're bad.
They're going to wipe their ass with you, and you're going to be done.
They're going to discard you as soon as your fucking nuts drop. Mm-hmm. And no one's going to want to talk to you anymore.
You're going to have all these problems, right? Macaulay Culkin.
You know... You know who did good as a child actor? And I was just thinking about it, and it was probably because chicks weren't on his dick super tough at first. Was the motherfucker, the dude from the dark hair, the guy from Third Rock from the Sun?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Shit. If we had just been talking about him,
he was in Inception.
Yeah.
Shit. Because that little motherfucker was in Angels in the Outfield back in the day. Like, fucking...
He's been acting for a long time.
Doing his wings like Angels in the Outfield and shit.
Yeah.
And he's more famous now than he ever was.
Mm-hmm. He blew up, man. Like, it was some years. I forget what was his breakout role, but
it was Brick.
That's what
Brick.
it was.
I wish I knew his name. I'm a little disappointed that you don't know his name as much as you like.
If you would have asked me any other time, I know his fucking name. You know what I'm saying? But
when it matters, I'm gonna look it up. You ready for this shit? I'm gonna look it up.
I'm looking it up right now.
Oh yeah,
Let's see who's gonna get it first.
Right. Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
That's him.
He's a handsome guy.
That's him.
Ellen Page. I met her. She was a cunt. I didn't like her ass.
Page. She's a little young
She
chick.
was in Juno. I fucking hated Juno.
She's got no ass.
I think she eats pussy. I think she's got a pussy eating vibe. She got like a bitter bitch vibe. I was like, I met her because she was in. I had to do like a press junket for Inception, and I was like, I met her, and I'm like, yo, fucking Trailer Park Boys. I loved you in Trailer Park Boys.
Yeah.
And it was almost like I rolled up and said, "Hey, I saw a sex tape of you fucking a donkey." Like she was just disgusted and embarrassed. And like, well, that was a long time ago. I'm like, yo,
really?
Yeah, she fucking snubbed me, dude. And then just was a bitch to me for the rest of the fucking interview.
What was that like? I mean, was it kind of like an ill role for her or what? Was she like doing like some crazy shit in it?
No, she just played like a kid. Like she just happened to be a kid in the Trailer Park Boys. She was in one season of it.
So because of, whatever kind of experience she had doing that shit, you remember her from that.
She's probably some fucking snob and looks down on Trailer Park Boys. But you know what? It's way better than Juno punk ass movie.
Yeah.
Fucking Juno is a goddamn pro-life movie wrapped up like it's some fucking weird right-wing pro-life movie disguised as some hipster shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who the fuck puts babies up for adoption? Like, really, dude? What 17-year-old puts... Just kill the fucking thing, man.
Mm-hmm.
Juno should have been fucking 20 minutes long. Hey, I'm pregnant. All right, let's go get this fucking baby killed. Kill the fucking baby.
Right? You don't even know she did it.
Yeah. She didn't even... she doesn't even tell the guy that got her pregnant, It just ends with her crying in her bedroom. Right. Listening to the Stooges or something, or Modest Mouse. Like, no one understands me. That's how that shit should have ended.
And that's... Michael Cera was in that, right?
Yeah. I think that was him.
Yeah.
That's another guy. Like, he got old.
He, like, Arrested Development just came back, and he is looking like one of the fucking Skeksis or whatever they're fucking called from the Dark Crystal. Looking fucked up, man. He's looking like an old beat up bird.
Dog. And the thing, and yo, that little, hey, I'm kind of nervous and shit. Like that little nervous, the little nervous offbeat comedy is funny on a fucking 15-year-old.
Right.
But like, yo, once you're a man, like that shit's not adorable. You just look like a bitch. Like you're gonna have to come up with another kind of funny because that shit is not working, dude.
Yeah, man. It doesn't pass. It doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I don't think all the girls that the young girls that might have found it cute. I don't think they're there for him anymore.
No. I mean, I'm sure. If you drop him off in Williamsburg or some shit, he's gonna get his dick wet. Mm-hmm. If you drop him off over here in Silver, like you can drop him off anywhere, he's gonna get some pussy. But ain't nobody gonna hire his ass.
Yeah,
as adorable or as a sex dude, like, he's lucky that they brought Arrested Development back,
right?
Because there wasn't no parts for his ass,
for real, for real.
Unless they're doing Revenge of the Nerds 7, some shit. Unless they're looking for the part of a pedophile, we need like an awkward pedophile. Lovely Bones 3.
He's fucked up.
Like, that's the only way Michael Cera's getting some work, dog.
Yeah, man.
He's lucky as shit. Yo, speaking of, let's talk about the Michael Douglas.
The Michael Douglas HPV.
So yeah,
fiasco. Michael
Douglas has got throat cancer?
Yeah.
And he's blaming his throat. He's been smoking like forever.
In everything you've ever seen him in, he's smoking.
And you know what? Good for him. Mm-hmm. Fucking smoking's like, when I get older, I'm gonna start smoking again because that shit. Smoking's kind of fun.
It was fun.
Smoking's fun, dude.
Yeah.
We both were smokers.
I miss it.
I do too. I actually do. I really do. But it's like, I think you and I both agree that like where we're at in our life right now, like smoking is just not the answer.
Yeah, I don't want to die. So that's the thing.
I don't. You know what? For me, the cigarettes really affected my stamina.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could fuck on cigarettes for like 25 minutes and my dick could just start going away.
Yeah.
So like if you're not nutting within that 25 minutes, like then I start freaking out. Like, okay, I'm gonna start losing my erection and I gotta jerk it off again. Keep going. Like make up excuses. Oh, it was the condom. But like it was the cigarettes. When I quit smoking cigarettes, it was like my dick hopped into the motherfucking DeLorean and drove back to the future.
Right? Because you got the oxygen back.
Yeah, the oxygen is going to my penis. Like, hey, what's up, bro? Hey, you ready to go?
Mm-hmm. The oxygenation.
Like if you're a smoker, Like whatever. Really, if you're listening and you're a smoker, however you're banging, you should add you should add some time to it and add some girth to your dick because you are cheating your penis right now.
Straight up. If you want to take your shit to another level, quit smoking.
I give a fuck about my lungs. I don't care. I could give a shit about my lungs and my health. It all came down to my penis, dog. Because I like it that much.
Yeah, I mean, like, dog, for me, you know, I was fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got fucked up. You know, like I had that cough-induced vomiting. I had the chronic bronchitis, and you know, it was just time for me to stop.
I didn't know. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I was sick for like 8-9 months.
We would do exercises. Ross and I like made this pact because we were both somehow when we turned like in our 30s, our metabolism just stopped. And we got fat, and we were like, okay, we got to start exercising a little bit here.
We all do.
So
right?
we start exercising in the mornings, and that's actually how this podcast came about because we would just talk shit for fucking hours. And so finally we're like, we might as well sit down and tape this shit. So Ross would before we exercise, I get there in the morning. Before we exercise, this motherfucker would be like, hold on, I gotta smoke a cigarette.
We're about to go run. You know what I'm saying?
And then not understand why you couldn't keep up with me. You're like, man, I don't know, man. Just gotta get my breathing down.
Gotta quit smoking, man. Gotta quit smoking.
You're jogging with a
when
cigarette
we get back,
in your hand.
though, I'm gonna smoke the cigarette, though, and think about quitting. That
was the worst.
It didn't happen till after that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was that was the year that I quit because I'm coming up on 3 years. But yeah, that was 2010, and it like we started working out like June 2010.
Right.
Then in I think it was October, November, I went out and did a show in Utah, and
the air's thin out there.
I was just fucked up, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, a cat gets me at the airport, brings me a fucking carton of cigarettes and fucking fifth of scotch.
Who the fuck brought you that?
The cat who just, you know, the promoter.
He knew that you smoked that much?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, he knew that I smoked. You know what I'm saying? I didn't ask him to bring a motherfucking.
Is it a white guy?
He brought that shit. Yeah.
White man trying to kill you.
Yeah. You know.
Here
like
you go, black
those cats
man.
always try to fucking please you. You know what I'm saying?
Take these cigarettes.
Acting like they know you, you know what I mean? Like they know what you're about. You know, I've had cats say shit to me like that, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, Scylla, I know what you need, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you just need some fucking cigarettes, some liquor, and some bitches, and you're good, right?
That doesn't sound like the worst thing ever. I would take the first two just to get the bitches. Be like, all right, sounds good to me.
Right? But no, and they're putting that on top of not paying me as much.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, man, I know I don't have to pay you that much. I can just give you, you know, a few $100s and give you some cigarettes,
like
some
you're
liquor,
a
and some
crackhead.
bitches.
Like you're a fucking crackhead.
And you're good. I had a dude say that to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah. I'm like, word up. Tell me what else I like.
I also like money that I can buy fucking bitches, cigarettes, and liquor with. How about that?
Right? Like, but Najee can't eat none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I can't go home like, yeah, Najee, I got some cigarettes and
Najee, eat your cigarette sandwich.
Scotch and, you know, and here's a bitch. I don't think she's going to want that.
She could eat a couple of those things.
Yeah, I wish she would.
I was thinking about that. Like, what would I don't know about my daughter. Like, I don't know if I would be stoked about my daughter being a lesbian.
Yeah.
I know this is going to sound weird, but I'd rather have a gay son than a lesbian daughter.
Yeah.
Because lesbians are kind of fucking lame and angry. Like, do you ever notice that? Not all of them, but like, there's like a lame angriness about lesbians. Like a weird, and gay dudes are chipper and happy. Like, I could deal with like some chipper happy motherfucker at Christmas, but like not some fucking bitter bitch who's eating my daughter's pussy and is all like, fuck you penis people, fuck you, fuck your cock.
I mean, me, it's just, man, I just don't like the idea of like some dude fucking the shit out of my daughter. I don't like the thought of that.
Oh, I thought we were gonna go. So you'd rather have your see, like that's natural.
Yeah, I know.
That's what happens.
It's the way the Lord would want it.
Well, no, that's just how we procreate. And if we didn't procreate, if somebody wasn't fucking the shit out of everyone's daughter, we wouldn't be here right now.
Yeah, true. You know, I mean, but I got a funny idea about all of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I mean, since she's not a lesbian, I would rather like she was with an older dude than a younger dude.
I want my daughter I wanted my daughter to date a white guy, and not because I didn't want her to date a black guy, but I learned how to holler at chicks by my black friends.
Yeah,
and we were
you
awful.
know how that goes.
We were the worst. I'm like, just get a corny white dude, please. Get like a really nice, corny, fucking bookish white guy that's afraid to kiss you.
He goes to school. He's gonna get a good job, and
But she had a black boyfriend. I ain't give a fuck. I'm like, yo, that's good. Like, I wish he was white and corny. He might be black and corny, but I just feel like it's a lower corny rate in young black guys.
Yeah.
Than in young white guys.
Yeah. See, I feel like the reason I say older, that I would rather an older dude, you know what I'm saying, was whether like, because I think older cats, we know more, you know what I'm saying? Like, one, we're kind of dumb as shit until we hit our 30s anyway. You know
this
what
is
I'm saying?
true.
And I think we have more to offer anybody, you know what I'm saying, ourselves included, but we have more to offer females when we hit our 30s.
This is all true, but like, you don't want no 30-year-old banging your daughter.
No.
How old do you want your daughter to be?
Because like when I'm saying like I'm not even saying like to be in a relationship with the dude. You know what I'm saying? But like just to get with him. So he can, he can mold her.
You know, at least that your daughter's going to be having orgasms when she sleeps with him.
Yeah, you know, like he's going to teach her some things. He's going to teach her some things, man. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want her to be with a young dude and they're going to discover it together.
Yeah, well, you know, because young cats, man, just like you're saying, like, you know, with the black friends and shit like this here, man. You know, young cats are awful. We're just awful at that age, man.
We were the worst. We were the fucking worst. Like, if I would have, we were just trying to fuck girls and get tennis shoes out of them and shit like that, and then try to fuck their friends.
That's what I'm saying, dog. You know how we used to do, dog. We would go to motherfuckers' cuts. You know what I'm saying? One dude is fucking a chick while the rest of us are looting the cut.
That's exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, dog, I know, dog. I know.
Like,
that's why
we're dangerous, man.
We were the worst.
And the younger we are, the more dangerous we are.
We were the absolute pits. You're totally right. You're totally right. That's
why, like, I didn't want my daughter like playing with even her family. You know what I'm saying? Like our relatives, like young boys. You know what I'm saying? Because we're awful. You know what I'm saying? Like how many times have we heard that story? You know what I mean? Where like some boy is like DDT'd a girl and broke her neck and killed her or some shit like that. Like, you know, I would always think about that, man. You know what I'm saying?
I remember my sister. This was she told me this story. She was hanging out like in a parking lot because that's what you do when you're a fucking teenager. You're hanging, and she got into a shopping cart. And some dude just pushed the shit out of her into a fucking wall. She fucking eats shit. And she falls over sideways, and she's all bummed. I hear about it years later. I probably wouldn't have done shit about it back then because me and her didn't get along that well. But like, that's what dudes do. And if they're not trying to fuck you, they're trying to fuck you up.
They're trying to fuck you up. Straight the fuck up, man. We're dangerous at that age. We're dangerous at that age, man.
But like, look, I understand that. I don't. Like, I just don't want to be like 20. I don't want my daughter to be like 25, coming out of college, and I got some fucking lesbian whose hairdo is exactly like mine with the same, like, fucking wearing the same outfit as me, like with some fucking, you know, looking like goddamn Gary Oldman, like some fucking Gary Oldman looking bitch. Eating my daughter's pussy and then like coming to my goddamn dinner table
trying to tell you about the fucking world,
trying to mean mug me and shit and tell me how men fucked up everything. Like, I'm sorry your uncle fucked you when you were 7, but like, yo, Don't be a fucking dick. Be nice. Be fucking nice, dude. Be nice, lady.
Right, but if she is, right, if she is, then
if they're cool lesbians, hey, yeah, they're cool. But like, chances are, lesbians are is it intrinsically,
naturally, yeah,
intrinsically threatened by male energy for the most part. You see it all the fucking time.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lot of times, man. You know, they're turned around that way. You know what I mean? Because of some awful dude.
Somebody in their family that put fingers in their vagina when they were fucking 11.
Mm-hmm.
Or some shit like that happened, and then they're like traumatized and what they can't. And it's like, you really like dick because you got a strap on over there. You just don't know how to handle a man, so you're going to a fucking woman. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, all right, fuck you. You eat some pussy.
How many lesbians you see with babies? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's proof of it.
I feel like, I pulled a couple. I banged a few lesbians. You know what I mean? Like full-fledged lesbians. And that's another thing.
And just to put that in there for him and me, lesbians, you know where we're at. We love you. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever,
like,
dude. We don't have. I'm not gonna qualify this shit. They I'm cool with fucking lesbian
it's
broads.
All good. Yeah,
I'm cool with lesbian broads, but I don't even need to say that shit because I'm not saying fuck all lesbians. But if there's no truth in these statements, then you can come up and check me.
No, yeah.
But I pulled one of the ultimate coups. I fucking banged like a fucking one of them fucking slam poetry black lesbians. Like, what? Like, come on, dude. I'm a fucking white guy, right? I'm the devil, and I'm white with a penis. I got everything going against me, and I fucked a goddamn slam poetry black lesbian.
Yes.
Do you think her friends were happy when they found out that she fucked me? Do you think they were excited about that shit?
No. She probably got ostracized.
It was like, they were so disappointed in her. You know what I mean? Like,
right. You went to the dick.
That's the thing. Like, man, real talk. Like, bro, if you go and fuck a dude and then come back and start fucking chicks, I'm not gonna be like, how could you?
Right.
Or if a gay guy goes and gets some pussy and then goes back and starts fucking goddamn dudes again, no one's gonna be like, what's your problem?
Yeah.
I don't even know you anymore.
You're out to click.
Lesbians get voted off the island if they get some dick.
Straight up.
Because it's dangerous. The dick is dangerous. They can't
It's aggressive.
Yeah. You might get hooked on that dick. You know what I mean? You might need that dick.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Anyway, so I'd rather have a gay son than than Asia be a lesbian.
Yeah.
But hey, if she's a lesbian, whatever.
It's all good. I mean, is she a lesbian?
I don't think so. I don't know. It's easy to say that knowing that she's probably not a lesbian.
Yeah.
That said, I think a lot of these gay relationships, especially with girls, they're not necessarily lesbians.
Mm-hmm.
Like, one of them's a lesbian. The other one needs companionship.
Right.
So they're like, fuck it. Like, I'll eat her pussy. We can eat pussy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be a couple. They want to be a couple the most. Like, they just need some companionship. And the thing about women is, like, the thing about the gay guys, right? Do you know how many partners gay guys have? Like, hundreds.
Yeah.
Because you got two dudes. Nobody's saying no. You know, there's no voice. It's like, maybe you shouldn't stick that in me. Like, there's no girl there to say no. So they just fucking go for it. Mm-hmm. And it's the same with lesbian broads, because it's like, just like for dudes, like, no one's saying no to the whole. Yeah. Like, chicks just love that relationship shit. So you got two people in just loving relationship shit. They're gonna move in together after 2 weeks, dude. Mm-hmm. They're all up on each other's butts.
Right. That's the saying, though. Is it they come with baggage, right? They come with luggage.
Yeah, literally. Yeah, and a couch.
Right, on the first date or some shit.
Yeah. Well, yeah, what's a lesbian bring on her second date? The U-Haul or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's a fucking truth. I don't know how many times I've seen that. I see a fucking straight girl get turned out by a lesbian.
Mm-hmm. Coming off like a breakup or some shit. You know, man fucked her over.
Yeah.
And then here's this lesbian that's gonna fuck her over.
It's gonna be there for her.
All right.
And then that's why and unless you like a lesbian with like a ton of game and you're like you got that security in yourself, that's why there's a lot of this insecurity, because they know that like this bitch really likes dick. My girlfriend really likes dick, and she could go fuck a dude anytime now. So you see this couple, and the one is like a fucking pit bull. She's like, stay away from my girl, my girl. She's fucking handcuffing her all the time. She acts like an insecure dude or some shit like that. It's like some bitch
and
made
they look
guy.
mannish. They look mannish. They'll have that one that looks mannish. You know.
Yes.
And it's wild, man. Like, because you'll have the pretty one. You know what I'm saying? The feminine one.
That's usually.
Yeah.
That you could probably flip back over this way. You could flip her to the dick side a little easier.
And then they have this dude. You know what I mean? It's like, why don't you just get with a dude? Right? I mean, she looks like a dude, and she's gonna fuck you with the dick. You know what I mean? Just get with a dude. You know what I mean? Just don't get back with the dude that you were with that fucked you over.
Yeah.
That made you think that pussy was the way.
I got a cousin that's a lesbian. She's been a lesbian for fucking years. We've never met her girlfriend, dude.
Yeah.
We don't got, I don't give a fuck. You know, like, you're my cousin. I love you. Bang whoever you want. But it's almost like, it almost feels like a fuck you to us, to the family. Like, what, you been fucking with this chick for how long? She don't come to Christmas. She don't come to Thanksgiving.
Right.
Like, what, she thinks she too good for us or some shit like that?
Right.
Like, we're not some rednecks or some fucking Bible thumping, closed-minded motherfuckers. Like, whatever, dude. Like,
and you know it's not the cousin. It's her.
Why would the cousin be ashamed of her lesbian girlfriend?
I feel you.
If we're open-minded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, she don't want to come. She don't want to come around the Angelinis. You know what I mean? So anyway, Michael Douglas.
I forgot where we was at. HPV is what he said. It wasn't the smoking. It was HPV that he came out and said. I guess this was last week or something. Yeah,
he said that he got throat cancer from eating pussy. Because he eats it so good. Way to big up yourself. Way to plug yourself.
You're right. I be eating pussy.
How'd I get throat cancer?
Eating pussy.
Ooh la la la.
So he says he gets it eating pussy. His wife comes out, right? His ex-wife comes out and says, well, he didn't get it from me
because she ain't got HPV.
Right. She didn't have HPV. So I don't know where he got it from. He didn't get it from me. Putting it on him and his current wife, which is Catherine Zeta-Jones.
But let's be real. You know this is an actor. So you know he's eating a bunch of pussy.
He's eating all kinds of pussy. But he can't admit that, you know what I'm saying? Because It's like now motherfuckers have to do math. Okay, so your ex-wife has come out and said that you didn't get it from her, right? You didn't get it from Catherine Zeta-Jones, right? So who did you get it from, Mike?
He could have had that shit planted. But there's a couple of things that I find odd with this. I think it's easy. I'm not a doctor by any means. I didn't even go to college, really. But that said, I've been to the clinic many times, and here's the deal. I think for you to get the HPV, it's got to touch, right? So I feel like it'd be easier for a chick or a gay guy to get throat cancer from sucking dick than it would be from because it's not like you got pussy all up in your throat. Like, how are you eating pussy that you're getting pussy all the way?
Mike's all up in it. He's like sucking it.
He's deep throating labia. He fucking got a hinge mouth and shit, just taking the whole fucking thing to the back of his neck.
He's got a 7-inch tongue, and he's just stabbing it in there.
I don't believe that he got it from eating
scooping
pussy.
it out.
I think it's way too hard. If he was like I got it from sucking dick, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. Because a motherfucker can have some little bumps that you can't even see on the end of your dick. You know what I mean? You can have some invisible fucking warts on the end of your dick, and you can be jabbing that in someone's throat.
Yeah.
And just rubbing all types of warts all over the back of a motherfucker's throat.
Yeah.
That was way more feasible than this shit.
Yeah. But then he came out. Then he came out again and said that he didn't say that. That he didn't say that he got HPV from eating pussy. After his ex-wife came out and said, "You didn't get it from me," he had his people say that
he ain't never say it.
He didn't say that shit.
You know what else I was thinking? Like, would you let a chick with throat cancer suck your dick? Like, I don't want my dick anywhere near cancer.
No, I don't even want to talk about cancer while getting my dick sucked.
Yeah, I don't want, ain't no chick gonna let him eat her out now. You got cancer in your mouth, bro.
No.
It's a wrap.
No. Yeah.
It's a fucking wrap. You got tumors. Like, I don't want no tumors anywhere near my dick, man. And I'm sure a chick doesn't want any fucking, some sick ass throat, like some fucking sick death throat all up next to her pussy, dude.
Like the cats with the hole in their shit. You know what I'm saying? You think they're eating a whole lot of pussy?
Yeah, like if you had a chick with that fucking the smoker shit with the slit, like you would like.
Yeah, that ain't. Yeah.
Who's gonna fuck that hole? I wouldn't. Like I'm a freaky dude, but I'm good on that, dude. I'm not fucking your throat from the middle.
I don't know. You're a different kind of cat. You know what I'm saying? I think you might try some shit.
I wouldn't though. That's what I'm saying. Like a lot of shit turns me on, but there's some things that turn me off, and like fucking like diseases and death bum me out, dog.
Yeah. I don't know, because like you've told me some stories that it just seems like, you know, if you got there, if you're already there in the situation, you're
I'll fucking see it through. Yeah, I am like that. Like if I get, I rarely shut it down. I'll just see it through. I'll be like, okay, this is crazy.
The pregnant chick. You know what I'm saying? The pregnant chick. You know, that's how you told me how that shit went.
When I fake raped the pregnant broad?
Yeah.
Well, the thing was
she didn't tell you she was pregnant.
I'm just so turned on by pregnant women.
Okay.
Like I'll jerk off to pregnant porn. You know what I mean? It's hard. It's hard to find. There's something about pregnant pussy looks like a baboon's ass. Like it's just all swollen. Like it's just fucking nice and plump and shit. And the whole idea of me not having to wear a condom really is really appealing to me. It's really appealing to me. And then there's this glow about pregnant ladies because they're pregnant. You know, they got life in them.
Yeah. And I think that it's not your baby in there that does something for you.
Yo, well, here's the deal. If I get a girlfriend and I get her pregnant, I'm going to fuck the shit out of her all the time. Like, my kid is going to know firsthand what my dick looks like. It's going to... When he sees me naked coming out the shower when he's 3, he's going to be like, I remember that shit. I remember that motherfucker. I ain't seen him in a minute.
Well, I tell you, like, you get extra hungry during those times, you know what I'm saying? Because you can't do it all the time. You know what I mean?
I don't know about eating pregnant pussy, though. That might be something I wouldn't do.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying hungry for you know, for pussy, not to eat the pussy.
Did you
know
ever go down on your pregnant wife?
No, I did not. And for the reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like their build up, you know what I'm saying, like while they're pregnant is like real crazy. You know what I mean? That shit's like cottage cheese.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not
I didn't know that.
It's not all it's not the craziest thing, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so no, I never went down on her while she was pregnant. I didn't want Najia like waving at me when I was down there.
Tickle your chin,
grab my tongue.
Yo, I had sex with my baby mom a couple times, and then this guy I was working for, my boss Anthony, He pulled me aside. Shout out, he was a good dude, Anthony Adams. He died. He owned Ultimate Connection. I wish I'd have known when he died. I would have went to his funeral because he was a really good dude. He was a good mentor to me. And he pulled me aside. He was like, "Hey man, are you still sleeping with your baby's moms?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Are you gonna be with her?" I'm like, "Nah, probably not. I'm just fucking her." Because she was never my girlfriend. She was we just fucked. He was like, "Man, you can't do that." And I was like, "Why not?" He was like, "It's gonna fuck with her head. And like, just, you gotta cut this shit off and just be a team. Don't you ever fuck her unless you're gonna take it serious, because it's gonna fuck with your kid's head. It's gonna fuck with her head. It's gonna fuck with your kid's head." And I shut it down right there. And it was probably some of the best advice anyone would have given me in that time, because God knows I was not stopping. You know what I mean? Like, it was there. It was there. And it was like, I loved pregnant vagina. Yeah. As much as I didn't want to have a kid, I was like, well, I'm going to make the best of it and fuck this, bang the hell out of the pregnancy.
The pregnant pussy trumped it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it did. But he sat me down and was like, "No, you can't do that shit."
No.
And I didn't. I cut it off right then and there.
How far along was she when you stopped?
Well, shit, she didn't tell me she was pregnant until 6 months into the pregnancy.
Oh, word?
Yeah, dude, like, that was like, I had my other girl pregnant at the time.
Yeah.
My girlfriend was pregnant at the time. And like, try to explain that one. You know, like, hey, I got this other one's pregnant, 6 months pregnant. And yeah, that sucked. That was a shitty conversation.
Yeah.
We ended up breaking up off of the shit. She ended up getting an abortion and shit, man.
After the breakup? Or were you cats going to have the baby?
We were going to have the baby because she was Mexican. You know what I mean? Like, she's Catholic than a motherfucker.
Right,
so,
right.
like, it was going to happen. Like, all right, you know. But then when she found out I was going to have another kid, she was like...
She was pissed about that.
Yeah, she was. She wanted... It made our child less special. Which it probably was less special, because suddenly there's two fucking... I got two babies. I would have had two baby mamas at 18.
Right. You were headed in that direction.
I was...
You were going to be that dude.
I was going to be that typical guy. That typical, just...
Fucking Pontiac dude.
Just that guy.
Babies all
just
over the place.
A fucking mess. Every fucking shade child running around this bitch. God, I wish I could find her and apologize again. My first ex, like honestly, now that I'm older and really understand, you know what I mean, I would apologize again.
Yeah.
Just fuck yeah. Yeah, I feel bad about it, dog. Like it really wrecked her, you know.
I can dig it, man. I can dig it, you know. But back to my original point, man. You know what I'm saying? Young dudes are fucking awful.
That's yeah. You're right.
We're horrible human beings, man.
I was a piece of shit. I was a piece of shit.
We're horrible human beings, man. You know what I'm saying? And we don't realize that shit until we get older. You know, until we hit our 30s, and then we realize, like, oh, okay, all right, I see now where I was wrong.
Like, but see, that's the thing. It's like we were a very special kind of young dude. There's whole communities of young men that don't behave like we behaved.
True.
That, like, you know, they
had other shit to do.
They have girlfriends. They have proper girlfriends that they're faithful to, and they're like, oh, I love Michelle or whatever, fuck. And they go on family vacations with the other family and shit. It's like, we weren't like that.
No,
nah.
No. I mean, we were products of a certain generation, man. A certain environment, you know, certain music. You know what I mean? Like that sentiment was not supported in any of the music that we were listening to. You know what I'm saying? Like we came up on bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks.
And I'm thinking of it now, if we would have been crazy if AIDS hadn't came out, because AIDS chilled. AIDS, I don't know about you, but like AIDS was some cock blocking ass shit. Like, it was, every class was like, don't get AIDS. If you fuck a chick with AIDS, you're gonna get fucking AIDS. Like,
you're gonna die.
Look at Magic. Look at
Right.
You're gonna fucking die from AIDS. Like, AIDS really kept motherfuckers from getting pussy. Like, if we were in the 70s or even now, like now these kids, they see Magic Johnson and shit just chilling with AIDS.
Right.
Motherfucker looks fat. Like, he's healthy as hell. He look fucking.
He's good.
Yeah, he looks healthy.
I don't think Magic has AIDS, man. I think he beat it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a cure for that shit, and Magic found that shit.
Magic has it.
You got enough money in NBA championships. If you own a goddamn Fridays franchise, you can beat AIDS.
They'll save you.
That's real talk. And it's like these kids see that shit. Like, these kids are fucking more than ever now, dude. It's like it's like being in the 60s again.
Yeah.
It's like free love all over again.
Yeah.
Yo,
and that's what, like, you know, I think like the strain gets capped. You know what I mean? It's not like we beat it or anything, but it's just where it's not spreading like it used to.
well, also, it's people are more aware of it. They're and also you understand that even if you do get AIDS. We know how you get AIDS now. Back in the day, we weren't like a motherfucker. You thought that if you sat on a toilet seat after somebody with AIDS sat on a toilet seat, you were gonna get AIDS. And then you thought if you got AIDS, you were dead. Like, you were like, because they would show these motherfucking gay dudes with AIDS looking like Tales from the Crypt and shit, and it was like, man, fuck, I don't want that. You know, like, that's the last shit I want to get is looking like fucking sunken in cheeks and it just looking like the Holocaust. Like, no, I'm good on that. Nowadays, it's like they got all the medication for it. You can live with it. These kids are fucking like crazy,
right? And then we've always had like a weaker form of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, our AIDS isn't that like African AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit'll kill you day one. You know what I mean?
Duh.
Yo.
Bruh. Yo, half of my gay homies have AIDS. Like, half the gay dudes that you meet at, like, the house parties that we have, half the motherfuckers got AIDS.
Which ones?
The ones that smell like AIDS. The ones that smell real AIDSy.
Why was I drinking after that motherfucker? Damn it.
You know the one that he kind of smells heavy? He's got that heavy aroma.
The HIV.
He's got the hivish. He's smelling hivish. But that's what I'm saying. Like,
now you're gonna make me, like, when I come to the parties now, I'm gonna be looking and shit.
You're not gonna know. You're not gonna know. It's common now.
And that's what's wild, is that like cats can live with it now. You know what I'm saying?
But you know that, like, if one person has AIDS and another person has AIDS. I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I heard this one time on YouTube. If they fuck each other with AIDS, they can get some super AIDS. Like, their AIDS can give each other AIDS, and they get super AIDS.
And then they get super AIDS, and then it strengthens.
It strengthens the
and
AIDS.
then it could be turned into African AIDS.
And that's the last kind of AIDS you want.
You don't want that African AIDS, man.
Yo, dog. I won't, man, like, for a minute there, I was so paranoid by AIDS, I wouldn't even fuck abroad from Africa.
Straight the fuck up.
Or if they was, like, Haitian or some shit like that. Like, not like I was running up on a gang of Haitians, but in my head, I'm like, I'm not fucking no Africans. I'm not fucking no Haitians.
Right.
Like, because that shit is just, the percentages are way too high, dude.
Yeah, it's nuts over there, man. It's nuts over there.
Well, they still got the witchcraft and shit. I remember a few years ago, like, I read an article, like, it's fucked up, dog. Like, cats was getting AIDS, and they believed that if they chopped off little boys' dicks and made fucking drinks out of it, like, made some stew and drank that shit, it was gonna cure AIDS.
That sounds like something they do.
Like, you not beating AIDS like that, bro. So, like, these little dead motherfucking kids and shit, dicks chopped off, and you got like these AIDS dudes drinking dick juice, like, thinking that they're gonna cure their AIDS. It's not happening. It's not happening.
Yeah, that's ill, man.
There was this one shit I was reading in some, like, pro-women magazine where they're trying to get they were trying to encourage the girls to be abstain from sex. And so, like, they were doing this shit they were, like, having checkups to see what girls were still virgins and stuff. and they would line the girls up and check to see if their hymens were still intact. And they'd give them like balloons or some shit like that, like as a reward. Like, congratulations, you're still a virgin. And I guess maybe if you're not a virgin, they shame you. They're like, get out of the...
They blow up the balloon and they pop it. You get out of here.
You're not a virgin, you fucking whore. So you got these chicks with balloons claiming virgins.
Yeah.
On the flip side, there was like this belief that if you had sex with a virgin, you could cure your AIDS.
Yeah, I heard about this one.
So
yeah,
chicks are walking around with their virgin balloons, just getting the shit raped out of them by dudes with AIDS. They're like they're like a walking fucking cure. They're like, these dudes are like just snatching them up and raping them in the bushes and shit, giving them AIDS.
Yeah, I heard about that shit. That's extra fucked up right there, man. It's extra, because you know how good you feel coming out of there. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I got my balloon. I'm still a virgin. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna take
no
it home.
AIDS. You know what I'm saying? Wait, hey, now, hey.
You lose your balloon, your virginity, and your health all in like one
AIDS.
fell swoop.
By the time you get home, you just got this string.
You're
dragging it along.
That's fucked up, dog.
Panties around your ankles. Mom's like, what happened? Bitch, you know what happened.
But like, what? There wasn't anybody there at the Red Cross. There wasn't no mayor to be like, "Hey, this is a bad idea." Like, the word on the street is virgins cure AIDS. So maybe we should like,
right. Let's like do this closed door.
Yeah. Maybe we can give them a sticker on there. Yes. Maybe they don't need a balloon.
Right.
Maybe we give them a candy bar and make them eat it right there in front of us.
Right. Let's not tell everybody where this shit is happening. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
You don't need to have it in the village square. You don't need to be checking hymens in the village square and giving out balloons to virgins.
Have them all going out the same exit.
No lighting on the street. Let them go home at around 8 o'clock and at dusk and shit. Walk through that jungle over there. You good. 7 miles to your hut. You're fine. Don't even worry about. No, you should be good. No, you should be good.
Pay attention to them guys right there. The line right there. Don't just keep walking.
I'm watching you. I'm watching you.
Motherfuckers jumping out the bushes like Danny Glover. Fucking Color Purple. All right, man. Where we at over there?
It's a Foreally show.
It's a Foreally show.
My name is Jude Anthony Angelini.
I'm still Ross.
Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Although I think I'm gonna start calling it. I'm just start saying Scylla. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah, whatever you need
we'll
to do.
We'll go Scylla.
All right. It's Scylla.
Fresh.
Yeah, you're fresh, bro.
Scylla fresh.
Fresh what?
Scylla fresh. It's just Scylla fresh. Ross. Scylla Foreally show.